You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Oleksandr Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. It's the Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell, they're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start the round. Nice right jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter shot lands. Failing to score with that right hook. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait...
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. That's a lot of points to lose in the round.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Misses with the straight left. They stop the hook there. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some nice exchanges from both. Brown Bomber in trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I've got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
That is a show of character. When you put down your ego.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have to work it out. The perfect counter lands. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'm very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You'll fight
Usyk. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. The unified heavyweight champion is down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right just misses. Oh my! Ukrainian has been rattled. He settled back in. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instruction. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
We've never seen Oleksandr Usyk hurt like this before. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's not over till it's over. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. That hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Usyk. And down goes Oleksandr Usyk. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing.